Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 14, 3:14. I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And God doeth it, that man should fear before him. That which had been is now. That which has been is now. And that which is to be has already been. And God requireth that which is past. And God requireth that which is past. There's a quick thing I want for you to grab. In order to understand what's coming in the future, you look at the patterns of the past. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 12 declares, Yea, and all they which live godly in Christ Jesus shall suffer persecution. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. The ladies in the house and those that are listening to us on the social networks, the women will know and understand, especially if you have had the opportunity of bringing a child into the world, what happens at water break. Luke chapter 12 verse 54, listen to it. Jesus is speaking, and he said also to the people, when he see the cloud rise out of the west straightway, he said, there cometh a shower, and so it is. And so it is. And when he see the south wind blow, he said, there shall be heat, and it cometh to pass. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how it is that ye do not discern this time. Ye do not discern this time. With a rapid increase in events in our generation, we can see the vivid action movie of the end of the days running before us as we see daily events. Since 1948, at the rebirth of Israel, to increase events from 2020 and beyond, we have witnessed many global activities that affect every person on earth. Matters as the virus, the vaccine and their victims, government failure, medical disasters, and the downfall of businesses around the world. Daniel sees a future generation where he indicates there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even unto the same time. And at that time, everybody shout that time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. When compared to any other time in history, we are heading for the darkest time in human history as we are experiencing the water break. Moses guided the fleeing Israelites through a water break in the Red Sea in Exodus. On the day of Elijah's rapture, he walked through the overflowing Jordan as there was a water break when he used his cloak. On the morning of creation, the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water and through a water break created a world for mankind. Look at the events on the earth and heaven over the past 2 years. Never before are we experiencing rebellion from the classroom to the government office. Never before is the Christian values for life being undermined by scientific theories, Darwinism, and New Age concept. No one experienced his way of escape with water breaks in the heavens and in the earth. We are living in a time of loose and lukewarm lifestyle. We see the love of many waxing cold. We see a great falling away, even within the church. Even Jesus' public ministry started with a water break baptism at the Jordan. Jesus started his collection of disciples at the water break with fishing, as he declared unto them all and all who was around him that he will make them fishers of men. One of his last acts was again a water break with his disciples when they caught 153 fishes just before his raptured ascension. We are now in the water break as we see raging fires in high-rise cities, while other nations are hit with record-breaking floods and earthquakes, thus duplicating the judgment of Lot and Noah in our lifetime. We are now in a water break where we see the coming New World Order, a cashless society, and every human must carry an FRID chip in their hand. We are now in a water break as we are heading to midnight by experiencing the mixing composition of our congregation that will incorporate sheep and goat, good fish and bad fish, wheat and tares, virgins that have oil and those that are without oil, the faithful and the slothful servants. We know the samples of the biblical pattern, such as Philip being raptured at a water break when he baptized the Ethiopian eunuch. In the decades of 2020 and beyond, we have seen the evidence of water breaks, from flooding to storms, earthquakes, Russian war, China's threat, Israel under threats, Trinidad highest death rate in the world. There must be a water break before the great coming of the Lord for his people. Evidence of the water break is proof that closeness of delivery. Water break means acceleration of events and intensity.